Okay, so I've got two UFO reports here from Oregon of 1970. Um, I'm gonna do the main story here is from Beaverton, Oregon, but I do want to. There's another story as well from I think it's from Ritter, Oregon. So um, I don't know if they're related. It looks like they were seen though in the same month and day, which is it June 22nd? I think. Let me see. Am I right or am I wrong? Let's see. No. Um. Okay, this one was. They're both from Oregon, though. June 1st. Well, but they're both. Let's make sure I find that here. I feel like I've done something, a report from Beaverton, Oregon before. I'm not sure. I know I didn't do this one, though. So they're both disc, like flying disc sightings. So I don't know. I read the second story earlier, and I'm going to read it here, like after the first story here. I have not actually read this one yet, but we'll go over both of them. The first story is a little longer, and then the second story is pretty short, but still very interesting, which is why I wanted to include them together. So this one's from Beaverton, Oregon, of course, 1970. After exiting a Fred Meyer's store, I noticed a disc shape with slightly slanted sides. Okay. That had rectangular shapes that changed colors. That's really strange. That's really strange right off the bat. I believe reddish, orange, and a bright greenish yellow mix color. Now, keep in mind that reddish orange part, though, because the discs seen in the second story were also a reddish orange, but that bright greenish yellow was not seen. It was hovering approximately 1,500 feet away from me over. All right, we're back here. See, where was I here? Um, okay. So it was hovering approximately 1,500 feet away from me over the homes in our suburban area and was approximately 600 feet above. Okay. Try to position this here. I remember it having a low pulsing hum sound. Oh, that's weird. A lot of times they're just silent, but sometimes they are described as having that as well. I ran home and told my mother, whom didn't believe me, but my insistent begging made her leave and walk down 2 blocks to see for herself. It seemed like she was gone for 2 hours as I waited at home, as she instructed me to do. When she returned, she simply said it was nothing. Coincidence or not, but around the same time she was diagnosed with schizophrenia caused by hormonal changes. Okay. Huh. As I think back to that 2 hour time frame, I remember looking out the front door and all I recall is seeing a haze that was sunlit. I guess you would say, and no vision of even seeing the neighbors' homes or the street. Though I was younger, I know what I saw and will never forget it. I thought it may sound and though it may sound odd, I have awoken and sat straight up in bed many, many times to the humming sound. I have tried searching sightings in that area, but not knowing exact dates. I haven't found anything. Well, that's my experience. So, it sounds like a legitimate story to me. My guess is maybe the mother either didn't want to believe what she was seeing or it was gone, maybe? It said she had to walk down 2 blocks. I mean, it's hard to say. So he noticed a disc shape with slightly slanted sides that had rectangular shapes that changed colors. It was hovering over homes in our suburban area and about 600 feet above in altitude there. Okay. Well, she was gone for quite a while. Hmm. Or maybe she was afraid to like just to like and in disbelief and afraid to like um say what it was, maybe shit scared her. She just like didn't want to she just wanted to block it out of her mind and wanted to block it out of the kid's mind, maybe. Something like that. All right, so that's from Beaverton, Oregon. Now, got another one here though. This is from Ritter, Oregon, and I don't know if they're connected or not, but let's see. This is from Ritter, Oregon. This time, we got two observers here. I was fishing. I was on a fishing trip with a friend. It was getting dark, and we were looking up at the sky with my binoculars when I noticed two white lights flying, and then they just stopped and vanished. But about 5 minutes later, we spotted one object about 20 to 30 feet long, moving slowly about 50 feet off the ground. Only 50 feet. Wow. It was orange reddish in color and about 150 feet away. I got out my binoculars, in which I noticed it had a dome. Jesus. The object didn't make any sound and disappeared into the trees. This sighting took place over 30 years ago. So, yeah, they're both 1970. Now, this sighting came first. This was June 1st. And this other one is apparently June 22nd. But I don't know. It's really strange. I don't know if they're connected or not. I have no idea. I don't know how close Ritter and Beaverton, Oregon, it is. Beaverton to Ritter, Oregon. Well, oh, okay, so it's not close at all. 5 hours, 23 minutes, 300 miles. Really? Wait. Is Oregon that man? Is Oregon that big? Let's see here. Hold on a second. Okay, I guess it is. All right, so I don't know. It's interesting though. I mean, for a flying saucer, that wouldn't take no time though to travel. I don't know. Um, but yeah, let me know what you think about these two incidents. They're pretty interesting, to say the least. And I'll be back with more UFO and other strange um, stories and incidents here later.